How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you're a YouTube content creator or if you're looking for ways to make your content marketing strategy more effective, this is a good video for you because I'm going to share some shit I know about writing a good description for your YouTube video. Now, a lot of people don't even realize how important descriptions are in making sure that your content generates views. So I'm going to talk about why descriptions are so important. I'm going to talk about the key items that you should have in a description, and I'm going to talk a little bit about some process to help make it easier for you to write a description. We're going to do all that in 2 seconds, so stick around. Hey, if you watched my other video on content marketing and my 7 rules for doing content marketing well, then you'll know that one of those rules was don't forget the packaging. And when we're talking about a YouTube video, the packaging is things like the description and the thumbnail, right? Those elements that make your content stand out and make a user want to view it. So the description under your video serves 2 really important purposes. The first one's kind of obvious. It lets the audience know what your content's about in a way that makes them want to click on it. The other thing it does is it lets the YouTube search algorithm know what your content's about. So that's going to affect where you show in search results, and that's going to affect how many views you get. So the description for your video should never be an afterthought, and it absolutely should never be blank. So there's a few things that you want to keep in mind when you're writing a description. So first is that the first few lines of your description are going to show in the search results, right? They're going to be that above the fold that you see before you click on the more to expand that description. Second thing to remember is that your description should accurately describe the content of your video. Third thing is be concise with that description, right? Because you got to remember how people read online, they skim. So really be concise in your wording. Now, after you've described the content of your video, you can kind of do whatever you want with the rest of that description field. One really good thing to do is promote your other social media platforms. So if you have a Twitter account, if you have a Facebook page, then put a link to them in the description. All right, now I think with YouTube, you should always be more focused on creating good content and driving more views to your channel than you are on subscribers. But on the other hand, subscribers represent a loyal viewer base. So they're going to share your content, they're going to engage with your channel, and ultimately they're going to generate more views right off the bat. Okay, so anything you can do to make it easy to subscribe is a good thing. And the description field is one way to do that. Now, if you don't know how to do it, I'll cover this in a future video, but you can post your subscriber link right in the description field, and that makes it really easy for your viewers to subscribe. Now, I've been a marketing communications professional for about 20 years, so I've been writing for a long time. It comes fairly naturally to me. It doesn't to everybody. So let me give you some tips or a bit of a process to help get you started. So the first thing you should do is watch your video beginning to end, right? So it's fresh in your mind. What are the key points that you covered? Now, you can write your description right in YouTube, or you could use a word processor, right? Something that has a grammar and a spell check. One of the challenges a lot of people have with writing is just getting started. So don't start by trying to write. Begin with a bullet list, right? Create a list of everything that you want people to know about this video. So what are the key topics that you're touching on in the video? What are the challenges that you're trying to meet with this video? Just make a bullet list. The next thing you want to do is take that bullet list and organize it in order of importance. Now remember, you've got a few lines that are going to show above the fold in the description. Those are the bullet points that you want at the top, the things that you really want people to know because that's what's most likely going to drive them to click on the video. So once you've got your bulleted list and you've organized it in order of importance, now go back and rewrite each one and turn it into something a little bit more friendly or a conversational tone that you'd use with somebody else. All right, you're almost done. So now go back and make another pass. This time what you want to do is remove anything unnecessary. If you've repeated anything, if you've said something in more words than you need to, make that description as concise as possible. You still want to say anything that you really feel like you need to say about the video, but do it in a concise manner. Remember, marketing is differentiation. So in addition to creating really good content, you want to do anything you can to make your content stand out from the crowd in the search results. And a description is a good way to do that. Those are my tips for creating a good description for a YouTube video. So it's not rocket science, but it is something a lot of people don't realize the importance of. Now, if you've got any questions on any of that, or if you have some tips of your own that I didn't cover, post something in the comments below. If you're interested in more tutorials on creating better content for YouTube, or how to leverage that content to grow your business, subscribe to the channel and click the little bell next to the subscribe button and you'll get notified when I post new content. Until next time, I'm David Clark. Thanks for taking the time to watch.